Hi Stampers, it's Rachel here from Rachthestamper.com, and today I'm going to show you part 1 of 2, or part 2 of part 1, or you know what I'm saying, of the Mother's Day blog hop project that I created for the Mother's Day blog hop. All you have to do to enter the win, there is a really cool prize. It is the Watercolor Wishes kit, and it's got like cards, and if I had it handy I'd show it to you, but all kinds of cool stuff in it. That is the prize. You just need to leave your name, first and last name, a comment, and stamp it contest. So hashtag stamp it contest to be entered to win. I'll make sure all of that is listed below on the blog, but today I'm going to show you one of the little projects. I have two parts. I have a card and a little gift bag. Now I know there's a couple things that are going away. These glassine bags are on the retirement list, so maybe you don't have that. Instead, you could use the craft tag-a-bag gift bags. They're also on the retirement list, so maybe you don't have that. Another alternative you could use, you would just have to trim your paper up a little bit, is the petite cafe gift bags, and you could wrap these up. Now this you could actually even fill with some really cool like candies, or maybe like some coffee or teas for your mom. But anyway, I'm going to show you on the glassine bags because that is the idea that I have. But you know, there's always other bags you can substitute. You could even use, if you have them handy, like these little cellophane bags. There's tall ones, skinny ones, whichever you prefer. So just giving you a couple other options there. But basically what we're going to do is we're going to take one of these bags, and we're also going to get a piece of Whisper White cardstock. And then I'm using the Butterfly Basics stamp set. And then we're going to use, and I cannot remember what the name of this is. I think it's Beautiful Butterflies. It is a die set. Please don't mind this one. It's a little curved, but we'll get it to work. No worries. But we're going to use the large butterfly, and we may use the small butterfly, but I haven't 100% decided yet, so I'll let you know as we go. We're going to also be using some Pool Party cardstock for the butterfly, and then we're going to use crumb cake and pear pizzazz. So what we're going to do is we're going to use this tall leaf, and we're going to use this little butterfly. Okay, so let me show you what we're going to do. So you have your bag. You can kind of, if you want to leave it out, you can, because you can kind of stamp off a little bit if you'd like. And I think I'm going to trim just a smidge off of this, because I think this is a little longer than I want. So this is 4, yeah, this is 4 by like 5 3/4. So I'm going to make it 4 by 5. So we'll just put this piece on the side. We can always use it for something else later. And that's just going to sit just like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take the pear pizzazz, and we're going to stamp. What I'm going to do first, just to let this dry, is I do want to stamp a little bit of this onto the glassine bag, and these take a little bit to dry. So let me just stamp this just slightly. Just going to stamp once, and I'm going to stamp off once. That's good, just like that. And I'm just going to set this just on the side for a moment. Now we're going to take our Whisper White panel, and we're going to do the same thing again. We're going to just stamp this in pear pizzazz. And you can kind of do it a couple times, because this will definitely give you a nice re-ink. There you go. We'll do it one more dark, and then just a little bit with a light. Kind of wherever. I mean, random. Doesn't have to be anywhere specific. Now we're going to take the crumb cake, and we're going to take the little butterfly that's in the set. And it has just some cute little words, so we're just going to ink that up. And I think I'm going to stamp this off, because I want this to be very pale. Yeah, we're going to stamp this off. And we'll do that one more time. Okay, and then we're going to do one here on the bag. Same thing again. I'm just going to stamp off once, and I'm going to put it kind of off to the side. Same thing on the other side. Okay, and now we're going to kind of just let these set for a moment to dry. I'm trying to find a place to sit them so they don't get all over the place. Close this up and put it out of the way. And now we're going to get out the big shot. So let me grab piece of Pool Party. It can just be a scrap, depending on how many you want to make. So I'm going to just trim this up. Just a small piece. That'll fit the butterfly. Let's see if that's going to fit. Nope, I trimmed it a little too short. Let's go with this. That's good. Okay, so you can get 2 out of this, because you could use it again for the other project we're going to do later. So just put that on the side, and I'm going to grab my Big Shot and my precision base plate. Okay, so thin die adapter, precision base plate. Now we're going to have our Pool Party cardstock and our butterfly, and we're going to put one cutting pad on top. And I'm going to move this up a little bit so I can get the most out of this cardstock. And we're going to crank it through the Big Shot. This is going to make a lot, possibly, of cranking. or maybe not. Let's see what that one looks like. Okay, that was great. And then what I'm going to do, let me move this out of the way. Sorry about all that delay. Other thing, just on a side note, you could always keep this if you want to make it for something else. You could make it a negative and just trim it out a little bit. So good idea, just to keep your scraps. And now we're going to use our die brush, and I'm going to just roll over this just a little bit just to break it out. This is a very well-loved die, as you can see. Okay. And you can use your paper piercer or just kind of fidget over these. As you can see, I was not terrifically prepared when I was doing this video, so I apologize. Too many things going on today. Let's see. Where's my piercer? I'm just going to pop these out. Now, this stamp set does have a very nice saying in it that, you know, there is nothing inside the nothing about the caterpillar, jeez, it is, that tells you it's going to be a butterfly. So you could use that. You could make this as a non-Mother's Day thing if you wanted to. Just make a gift card or a gift holder. Just, you know, if you're going to give a gift to your friend or something like that. So you could definitely do that as well. Sorry that took so painfully long. Or another thing that I thought would be really cute. And then, so, you know, sending wishes your way, you could make that into Mother's Day, sending Mother's Day wishes your way. But another thing I thought would be cute, and I'm going to share this on both videos just in case, because I just thought it was the most novel idea. So what we're going to do really quickly is I'm going to just adhere this. There's my snail. Adhere this. And I'll put this kind of so it like overlaps. So it looks like the pieces are sticking through. Okay? One other thing you could do if you want just a little interest, you could go ahead and rip the bottom. Just thought that would be fun. You could rip it, flip it so it has 2 layers if you'd like. You could sponge these, just some ideas. Okay, so we're going to place this so kind of everything shows behind it. And then our butterfly, I want to just very gently, because this will rip. I'm actually going to put this up on some dimensionals, and I'm going to use these little bitty pieces that I have left just to pop it up right here so you can't really see it. Let's see. Where's my scissors? This is why I don't ever put anything away, because then I can't find it. Okay. So we're going to just put some dimensionals on the back, and then we're just going to pop this up right here. I mean, that is super pretty. You could put, this will fit a pack of watercolor pencils, if you got your hands on those. You could fit a lot of other nice size. This will fit, a stamp pad will fit in here easily. Some candy, some tea bags, you know, whatever you'd like. But the other thing I thought, so bear with me, because this is a little outside of the box, but, you know, that's kind of how I am anyway. So I thought, this is a perfectly wrapped set for you. This will be a great little tag. So we're going to get the for you out. Then I thought of another good idea, and this is truly, where's my for you? On the fly, so I don't know how it's going to look, but I'm going to get my Pear Pizzazz back out. I'm going to get that little scrap that we cut from the butterfly earlier, and let's see if this works. I'm going to try it. I'll explain afterwards. Hopefully it will work. So I'm going to put the for you over here to the side. I smudged it. Let's flip. Should have had a smaller one. For you. Okay, so let me take this off. And does anyone happen to have the Everyday Hero stamp set? Because to me, I don't see wow. I see mom. So I thought this would be fun. So let's change this into, instead of wow. Wow. It's going to be a little bit crazy of a font, but here's double duty out of something. So in order to get this, we're going to have two-tone, because you can see this one just fills in the blanks. What we're going to do is we're going to stamp this full ink first, and then we will stamp it off and then stamp it in and see how that looks. So put that, okay. So we're going to put this for you, Mom. The great thing about photopolymer, you can line everything up just like that. Okay. And I'm not sure, I think that might still be just a smidge too dark I'm going to try practice stamp off over here and see what it looks like. Yeah, still just a tiny bit too dark. So instead, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull in the crumb cake that we used earlier. And we'll just stamp this off. Okay, same thing again. And pardon my head. I can line this up. Okay, not perfect, but certainly cute. Certainly an out-of-the-box way to use your wow for you mom, because what mom isn't a wow? We'll go ahead and pen at the end of this. Just pop that out. Just going to trim this off just a smidge because it's just a little too pointy. There we go. That's a little cuter. And we'll trim this end off just like that. And then you could just stick this right here at the bottom. At the top, you could wing it off of the butterfly, but I kind of want to blend it a little bit because I want the butterfly to be the focal point. So I'm going to adhere this. I'm not even going to put it up on snail. That way it sticks directly to this. And I'm going to let the flag hang off just a little bit. How cute is that? And again, if you wanted to, you could take your crumb cake, sponge the bottom of this. It'll kind of tie the crumb cakes all together. But that's a great little project. I hope you like it. And I hope you guys will go back and watch the card video, or if you already saw the card video and then this is going to be your second video, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope this gives you a little bit of something else to do your Everyday Hero stamp set with. So, as always, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. If you didn't get into the beginning of this video, make sure that you leave a comment with your first name, last name, a comment, like an actual comment. Like, hey, Rach, that is the best card I have ever seen in all my days. Just kidding. And make sure you leave hashtag #StampItContest. For you folks like me that are 40 or over, we call that the pound sign, just in case you're confused of what a hashtag may be. As always, if you need some other inspiration, be sure to follow me on YouTube, Rach the Stamper. You can find me on Facebook, Rach the Stamper, Instagram, Pinterest, and all those good things. And if you have any desire to buy any of these products so you can make your mom this beautiful gift bag or someone else that you love very much, you can hit my online store 24/7 at rachthestamper.stampinup.net. Thanks guys for watching and have a great day.